thank you to Random Media Entertainment for sending me a screener of Hunter. This is going to be available on February 12th on multiple on-demand and streaming services. Now, let's get into the film. This is all about a young homeless man who is being haunted by demons, real and imagined, and he's trying to struggle with the truth about the shadowy figures, these demons that killed his mother and his sister. Now, Hunter is the guy who is the homeless guy. He was an MMA fighter. My lord, I can't speak today. An MMA fighter. He was winning fights, kissing women, and having a tremendous life. After this tragedy happens, he believes that he is at fault. So now he's roaming around the streets of Chicago, and with the help of Danny, a volunteer for the homeless, he's trying to get his life back together in one piece while dealing with this. Now, this is where we get into the review. The acting is all over the place. It's very wonky and off at times, bad at times, and the story is just all over the place. One minute you are we are given a homeless man's redemption, and in another, something completely off the ball that has nothing important to do with the story. You're taking us away from the story, which means you're taking me away from the movie that I have grown attached to. Within the first 5 minutes, I was hooked. 15 minutes in, I'm like, what is this? And it's mostly because of the script. The script is the problem. The screenplay, is just all over the place. The director, David Tarleton. David Tarleton, he has done some other stuff. Like, he's done some producing work, he's done some writing work, but nothing really notable. This is his first major project. He does have a Dorkumentary, which I've not seen yet. I have no idea when that comes out. I believe he might have directed all of those episodes, all 8 episodes, I believe. Then we're going to talk about the writer. And the writer's name is Jason Kellerman, who also plays Hunter in this. You would think that the writer of this film would be as good of as, if not, know how to play the role of Hunter, since he wrote the damn thing. He is so bland in this film. His acting is terrible. He just needs to stick to writing. I can't even think of anything that these people have even done. The only great thing I can say about this is the camera angles, the cinematography. The cinematography and the lighting are the only noteworthy things, and some of the practical effects. You're supposed to be scared by things in this film. I am trying not to spoil it. Now, just a little disclaimer here. If this film sounds interesting to you, go out and see it. You don't care about my opinion. If you really want to see this movie, there is nothing I can say that will stop you from seeing this movie. It's just that Random Media didn't do a great job with this. The lighting and the cinematography are the only competent things that were done well, if that makes any sense at all. The only redeeming qualities were those two. The acting is wonky, the script is all over the place, it's a messy film, and I give Hunter a D+. Cinematography is a big boost for me, because there's some movies, like action movies, where the cinematography is all like shaky cam. And if you don't know what shaky cam is basically just the cameraman shaking it, basically shaking it just like this is all he's doing. But otherwise than that, there's nothing about this movie I can recommend. It's a short 90-minute movie. This one was not yet rated. It should be rated when it comes out February 12th. And there's only 2 reviews out for this. Mine and another guy's. But I have not looked at it. I don't know what he thought. I do know the IMDb page has a 9.0 rating. I don't get why it has that, but hey, all film is subjective, and once again, I hope Random Media sends me another screener that is better than this one, but whatever. See you guys in the next review.